Hello again, everybody. It's Jason with myrvresource.com. It's like the yellow pages for RV services. Today I'm bringing you another weekly one reason to get an RV inspection. And, you know, dealers say they do a PDI. Now, when they do a PDI, that PDI should include the furnace. They should be testing that furnace. And during the PDI, they're supposed to fix and take care of things. Well, if you were going to run the furnace, typically when these come from the factory, there's all kinds of construction debris inside the furnace vents. So if they ran the furnace and blew that construction debris out, it shouldn't be there. But if I were doing a PDI, I would go one step further and I'd probably take a shot back to it to try and get as much of that construction debris out of there as possible. I don't want that construction debris coming out the first time you turn on your furnace. Makes it look like I didn't do my job then. Funny we should say that. So I just got done testing the furnace in this. Had to turn the ACs on. It's really hot here in Florida today. But we're inspecting a brand new RV today. And when I turned the furnace on, construction debris come out. So as you can see, it wasn't just a little bit, it was a lot. And this was all coming out of every vent. Every vent in here had construction debris just flying up out of it as soon as it kicked on. Kind of tells me that the furnace was never turned on. How did they test that furnace without turning it on? Getting all that construction debris out of there. You know, after 45 seconds a minute, that construction debris quit blowing out of there. Because it got it. Or for the most part, most of it. But as you can see, there was a lot there. So my concern is they never tested the furnace. What else didn't they test? When you hire a certified or master certified RV inspector, we are going to test that. Why? Because you paid us to do that. That's what our job is. Our job is to find what's wrong with this RV and test everything and make sure it all works. And that's what we do. Unfortunately, not everybody does the same thing we do. And that is just about any non-certified RV inspector. Mobile techs don't do what we do. Those companies that have, big companies that have inspectors that go out and do these inspections, and they don't do everything because they don't know what they're doing. They're car mechanics. You know, they're not going to do what we're going to do for you. So, weekly one reason to get an RV inspection. Do you know that everything's being tested by the dealership when they do their PDI? I can with confidence say that the furnace has never been turned on this RV while it's been at this dealership. There's no way. All of that construction debris would have already blown out of there. So I'm probably the first person to ever inspect it, test it, and it worked fine. No issues. Just a bunch of debris flying out of there. And that's what tells us that what we do is important. And it should be important to you. So, with your weekly one reason to get an RV inspection, this is Jason. You have a nice day.